So here's another thing. So I never said that, um, Spain. What had happened was, we went to Spain for Jason's 16th. I was 13. Lee was 5. He came with us, and Michael was there, obviously. So all six of us went to Salou, and we stayed in Cap Salou. So we're 2.5, 3 miles away from this Salou town. And one day, Dad and I got in a fight. A short argument. It was inside one of them wee vendor shops, what you see in Salou or whatever. But it had like old pistols in it, like flintlocks and things like that there. And everyone knows I have a great interest in history and flintlocks, and you know that sort of fire. I do have an interest in that sort of thing. Anyway, and Dad was like, don't look, but don't touch, look. And I'm like, yeah, I know, and I am just looking at it, and I have, and again, obviously, I've seen it on TV and blah 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 blah. Don't stare at it too much, otherwise they'll they'll try and sell it to you. But I was like, yeah, no, I know, I'm just looking, and I was looking around at the same time. What other ones? I was just looking at this particular one, at that particular, right. And again, I was getting. This is when I was 13. I was sick of getting picked out. It's always me. It's always my fault. It's always me doing everything wrong, right? So I walked out. I walked from like Salou town to our hotel, which was about 2.5, 3 miles away in Cap Salou, and I just followed the roads. I remember us being on the bus, and I remember seeing a couple of roundabouts, and that's how I knew. And I was following the signs as well. Like, it again, went on the way to Salou. We were on the bus, and I was looking, like, I just was looking up my way back. You know what I mean, like. But I followed the signs, and I followed the road, and I found €20 on the side of the road, and I picked it up. But yeah, I never said that was a sign, but I just brought this stuff up. Another thing I didn't say was a sign was Mum trying to kill me, but she said that was a sign, and but wasn't a sign, if you get me. Brought up Gareth, brought up Michael, brought up Lee. Do you not get it by now, like? Do you not get it by now? Do the maths, like, seriously. Where is your evidence? When everything when everything I have said is literally on the phone calls, and I genuinely did, phone and email and talk about me being trans in 2021. Like, it's on the doctor's system somewhere. It would have to be, wouldn't it? Like, do you think shit like that just gets deleted? No. Things don't, do people not realise that we live in the real world? That things aren't what they seem? Do you actually think the doctors or someone is going to delete, like, not my email or my notes saying that I called up in 2021 about being, different? Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, just why? There would be absolutely no point in, like, deleting somebody's, truth. So, again, that's why I printed it off. Always have a paper copy of it somewhere, like my draft. But again, see, I'm always just demanding shit. If I ask for something, I'm demanding, or wanting, or wasting. I don't know how I'm a waster and a wanter and a chancer all at the same time, when the only thing I was allowed to do was acting. Like, literally, last year, I said to you on another video there, Mum turned around and said I didn't want Simon, or didn't want Lady, growing up to be like Simon. And then Dad, like, Mum wasn't in the house at this time, and I went back out to the house, and I was again arguing with Dad. And he literally said that to me. He was like, Simon, everyone's different. And he turned around and said, sure, we didn't, your mum didn't want Lee to turn out to be like you. Literally, we were at the bottom of the stairs at the living room door, and I was about to leave. And he said that there, so I just did leave, Like, he actually turned around, you like, sure, but I'm just slating my dad now. See, that's what my family thinks about me. See, I can't say anything wrong. I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm not allowed to do anything wrong. Because everything I do is wrong, Like even at my nephew's christening, mum had said to me and give me her phone in the church and was like, Simon, go up, we'll get a photo of all you, Jason, yourself, Megan, and Lee. And I walked up beside Jason, and he gave me what are you doing here? Uh, Mum had asked me to come up here. Like, how dare I? How dare I? How dare I, your sibling, when your family, you're supposed to, but I wasn't part of that. Again, I was just this wee faggot, wasn't I? I was this wee prancy boy on stage, wasn't I? Because all that, anyone, any man that dances is gay, any man is just, once they come out as LGBT, they're not a man anymore, they're a faggot, aren't they? Or a beta. Or they're not a real man, are they? Fuck off. Real men don't bomb kids, for one thing. Oh, real men don't do this, real men do. Real men take what they want, blah, 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 blah. Fuck off. So it's okay for real men to take what they want, but if somebody that you don't, again, you're a cunt. You're indoctrinated to all high fuck, but it's not really indoctrination, you're just thinking about yourself. You see yourself as superior, you have a God complex. And don't argue with me, I know the Bible backwards, like, I know the difference between a God, and I know psychology, I know the difference between God, that person, thing, that being bigger than us that's not here doing other things, fighting the devil, for example, doing bigger things because we are part of something bigger than ourselves, aren't we, you fucking fools? Anyway, yeah, I am. I just wouldn't be here for a multitude of reasons. Would I? So how the fuck could I do it in the fucking first place, lad? Fucking learn things, you fucking bell ends.